is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Shot up in transition. No, Bowens follows through and jams it down with two hands.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Feeds Bush at the right point. Around a Dyer left wing. Dyer wants another three. Splash! Rin ace in fuego!
Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where the Eagles and Wingate Bulldogs collide. It's the SAC's top-scoring defense in Wingate against the country's most efficient three-point shooting team in Carson-Newman. Should be a dandy from here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. This is the AEC countdown to tip-off. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Checking in with Chuck Benson, the Eagles head man's comments ahead after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman returns from Thanksgiving with another home game. Eagles challenging a Wingate Bulldog team that comes in at 4-1 and receiving votes in the NABC coaches poll. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, Wingate playing really good defense. Your team has been a tad of a mystery wrapped in an enigma, shooting the ball exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but struggling at times inside, in part, let's be real, because you faced back-to-back-to-back teams with elite post defenders. What's it take to get the offense on track against a Wingate team that is absolutely wearing people out defensively?
Well, we've got to be determined to fight our fight. We've got to generate shots in a variety of ways. We've got to get stops that lead to transition baskets. We've got to establish our inside. We've got to find space to get the three ball off. We've got to try to find some seconds on the offensive boards. We got to have a wide variety of opportunities because, Wingate is at this point arguably the best defensive team in this conference, and they're really sort of limiting your opportunities and your options. So we've got to be just extra determined and diligent to get what we want.
Seems like he's been there forever and a day, but Jaron Cottingham continues to be one of the top scorers in the South Atlantic Conference, averaging 17 a night. He's scored double digits in every game and has been on the plus side of 20 on 2 occasions. Last year, you clamped down on him pretty well in the 2 meetings in Holt. He made just 5 field goals combined between the 2 games. What's it take to frustrate and flummox him?
Well, obviously, we understand what we're trying to accomplish with our defense, and our guys take a great deal of pride in our scouts. So they know who he is. They're going to know our opponent inside and out, and we just got to then go out and execute. It's one thing to have the knowledge. It's another thing to go out and play it and demonstrate it. So we've got to continue to do that at a higher level for 40 minutes if we want to have a chance to win games.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Defensively, you've defended the interior well. On the perimeter, shots have dropped from teams. Is this a matter of just it's the percentages? Just got to let it kind of balance out in your favor?
You can tell, man, people have been pulling with reckless abandon, and typically our sort of standard is, if they take what we define as questionable shots, we'll live with them making them. As long as we're contesting shots and we are playing to the scout, we feel like typically the numbers are in our favor. So nobody's short sample or small sample size. Yeah, our 3-point defensive numbers aren't what we want it to be, but I think over long, I think they will be, because I just think at the end of the day, the house wins.
At the end of the day, too, you've also limited every opponent you've faced to below 45% shooting from the field overall.
Right, and again, that is a testament to what we try to do. But in this modern game, there's something about the three and its impact on the mind. So when we've seen teams that just get going a little bit, our guys have got to do a better job of staying poised and realizing that it's a 40-minute game, and sometimes early made shots is fool's gold.
One thing we haven't touched on yet this season is not a rule change, but a physical change to the basketball floor. 3-point arc moved back to the international standard, and it doesn't feel like it's impacted the game whatsoever. If anything, percentages, at least in the South Atlantic Conference, are up.
Yeah, well, the D1's got a year or two ahead of us on that, but D2, D3, I mean, we knew it was coming. I think kids put in the work. And the truth of the matter is, most kids at this level were already shooting from that range. It's not like they were necessarily towing the line at the old range. So it's been a much smoother transition than I anticipated, honestly, both as a proponent of the three for our team and as much as to defend and stop that. But I think we just had more time to sort of mentally embrace it and to practice it where the D1s didn't have that.
All right, Chuck Benson, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Bulldogs.
Thanks, Gav.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups head your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off returns after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Decades ago, your local electric co-op was formed to make sure everyone who needed electricity had it. And as time went on, as our communities continued to grow, so did the need for electricity. And time again, we've made certain that need has been met. Today, we're still doing everything in our power to keep affordable, reliable electricity flowing. It was our purpose then, it's our purpose now, and that'll never change.
AEC, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Fires the three, and
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman reigns over the Royals. The Eagles take home the 2021 Pilot Flying J South Atlantic Conference Men's Basketball Championship.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, Quality Sweets, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman collides with the Wingate team that is 4-1 and receiving votes in the NABC Coaches Bowl. Eagles 2-3 and 0-2 in league play. Starters being introduced on the floor. Wingate has already been presented to the crowd at hand. Go ahead and get you squared away with the Bulldogs. Brian Good trots out a unit with 3 guards and 2 forwards. The guards, Jaron Cottingham, the leading scorer, 17.2 points per game. Donnell Nixon, 9 points, 4 boards, 4 assists out of Buford, Georgia. And Sean Elmore, 6'2 sophomore from Mountain Brook, Alabama, averaging 13 points a night. The forwards, Quantre Taylor, who it feels like has been at Wingate since the Obama administration, 6'8", 240-pound senior out of Indian Land, South Carolina. Taylor in his 6th year with the program. And then Rashard Pringle, the other forward for the Bulldogs, 6'5", 210 senior out of Jacksonville, Florida. Carson-Newman, first time in 28 games the Eagles have switched up the starting lineup. Ren Dyer out with the flu, so Caleb Bridgewater gets his first career start out there with E.J. Bush, Luke Brennigan, Bryant Thomas, and Trip Davis. Thomas versus Taylor For the Jump Eagles out in the pristine home whites, blue numbers trimmed in orange. Wingate, the Navy Road blue jerseys with white numbers trimmed in gold. Jerry Hill, the lead official today. He is in the jump circle, set to administer the tip, and Thomas wins it, deflecting it back to Luke Brennigan. Eagles move left to right with the basketball to open up this contest against the Sacks' top scoring defense. Bush, head of the key as Wingate starts man-to-man. Swings it Davis right wing. Davis lobs back to Brennigan left point. Brennigan looks inside, bounces down to Thomas left blocked in to shoot. Thomas backing down Taylor, turns, shoots, right hand over top of him, and he knocks down the tough J from 8 feet out. Bryant Thomas, the opening punch, 2-0 Eagles, 30 seconds in. Wingate onto the offensive end. Nixon, right wing, right around a Pringle screen. Stops, passes Cottingham left point. Brennigan there with a high hand. Cottingham swings it back up top Nixon. Nixon switches it into Elmore in the right wing, down to Pringle right baseline. Fires inside for Taylor, and Taylor fouled by E.J. Bush going in for the dunk attempt. So Bush with the harm, his first, team's first, and nothing easy for Quantre Taylor on the jam. And Taylor, for just the second time this season, will head to the free throw line. 0 for 1 on the year. Taylor gets the ball, bends the knees, flips the free throw up, and smooth as silk knocks it down. 2-1, Eagles. 19:13 to go, first half. Eagles winners of 3 straight over the Bulldogs. Taylor makes it 2 for 2 as he rattles in the second foul shot. 2-2 ball game. Carson-Newman trying to match the longest win streak in series history at 4 straight games. That was the Antoine Davis-Sanders years. Brennigan, right wing, over to Davis in the right corner. Feeds Thomas on the right baseline. Thomas into the lane on Taylor, spins, right hand bunny, won't go. Bridgewater an offensive board, second chance for the Eagles. Davis resets between the rings, drops it off for Bush, left point. Bush drives on Pringle, gets down to the left block, pumps, leaner up. Bush knocks it down from the left side of the bucket. 4-2, Eagles lead, 18:37 to play first half. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Pringle at the free throw line. Jab step right foot on Thomas. Pringle yo-yos, lost it to Trip Davis. Eagles the steal. Davis stops left wing, fires inside Thomas, off of his hands and out of bounds. So one turnover begets another. And the ball back to the Bulldogs, who can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3, 100 seconds into this one. Nixon across the timeline, gives the all-sack Cottingham on the left wing. Back up top, Nixon around to Elmore right wing. Bush extended out on him. Nixon, left wing, drives inside, kicks out. Elmore, catch 3 up, barely grazes the front iron. And the rebound bounces all the way into the right corner and out of bounds into where Carson-Newman's cheerleaders are stationed. And the ball goes back to Carson-Newman. So Eagles bring it left to right in the all-white home jerseys. Brennigan, left around the screen, left wing, stop and pop, 3, knocks it down. Carson-Newman, the opening punches belonging to the Eagles. A 7-2 start for CN and a 5-point lead. 17:45 to play first half. Bulldogs front court. Head of the key, Nixon. Nixon, crossover move on Davis, gets down the left side of the lane, backs it out, Elmore left wing. Bridgewater there with a high hand. Beats Cottingham, head of the key, 10 to shoot. Cottingham draws 2 defenders, 9 and 8. Cottingham, right wing extended. NBA range 3 on the way, missed it off to the left of the rim. Thomas the rebound, tried an outlet pass, but Nixon pilfered it. Nixon down the left side of the lane, drop it off. Taylor running the middle of the lane. He throws it down with the right hand. 7-4. Carson-Newman by 3, 17-10 to play in the first half. Eagles work it left to right. Brennigan over the timeline, middle of the floor. Brennigan right around a Thomas screen to the wing, back left around it to the head of the key. Feeds Bush left wing. Bush, one right hand dribble, chest pass Brennigan up top. Brennigan drives inside, gets stripped, taken away by Pringle. Bounce pass ahead for Cottingham. Cottingham racing to the rim, lays it in with the right hand. Back-to-back turnovers by the Eagles, back-to-back layups in transition for the Bulldogs to get within 1. 7-6, 16:40 to play first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bush down on the right block, working on Pringle. Into the lane, kick out, Bridgewater at left corner, saves it into Davis left point. 13 to shoot. Davis left around a Bush screen to the corner, hands off Bush. Left wing for 3, halfway down and out. Bridgewater an offensive rebound. Second chance Eagles. Davis resets head of the key, shuffles it over to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan matched up on Nixon, curls left around a Thomas screen, fires a three, won't go down. Taylor and Bridgewater collide for the rebound. Taylor wins it. Wingate ball with an opportunity to take its first lead of the day. 7-6 Eagles, 16-minute mark first half. Both teams shooting 3 for 6 from the outset. Taylor, free throw line, jumper from 15, banks it in. Quantre Taylor has 6 points. And the Bulldogs have their first lead on a 6-0 run. Over the last 86 seconds, Eagles onto the offensive end, trailing for the first time today. Bush inside, kicks out Brennigan, head of the key, around to the left corner, Davis. Back inside Bush. Bush fades over top of Pringle and rattles it home. That's 4 for E.J. Bush. Carson-Newman retakes the lead and stops a 2-minute scoring drought. 9-8 Eagles, 15:25 to play. First half. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Both starting fives rolling for the Eagles and Bulldogs. Taylor, left baseline, flips it out to Cottingham, head of the key. Bush there with a high hand. Switch it, Elmore right wing. Steps left, fires a triple. Missed it short, but he got fouled. So 3 free throws for Sean Elmore when we return to Holt Fieldhouse. Foul goes on Davis, his first, team second. 15:09 to play in the first half. Good basketball here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Eagles 9, Wingate 8. But the Bulldogs to the stripe for 3 when we get back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
9-8 ball game in favor of Carson-Newman. 15:09 to play in the first half. Both teams shooting better than 55% from the field. Eagles have made more shots, but the Bulldogs have gotten to the free throw line more. And it's Sean Elmore, who's 4 or 5 at the line on the year, to the stripe to shoot a trio of free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting a triple before the break, and he rattles in the first foul shot. 9-9, tied for the second time tonight. 2 ties, 2 lead changes. Eagles jumped out on a 7-2 run to open up the game as Elmore cans the second. 1 more free throw. And then Wingate rattled off a 6-0 burst, and we've been back and forth ever since. 3 Carson-Newman turnovers, probably the difference in this one here in the early going. 3 for 3 trip for Sean Elmore. Wingate leads by 2 for the first time tonight. 11-9 with 15:05 to play in the first half. Brennigan, Bowens, Butts, Zhao, and Davis on the floor for Carson-Newman. No Rin Dyer tonight for the Eagles. Brennigan, head of the key, wants a catch triple, halfway down and out. Rebound loose, right side of the lane, scooped up by Elmore. Wingate in transition. Cottingham, right wing, drives to the cup, gets to the rim, has his shot blocked by Butts. Pringle grabbed the offensive rebound and then plowed over John Zhao. First on Pringle, first on the Bulldogs. And the ball back to Carson-Newman. Ryan Good nonplussed with a call, saying the ball was in his hands. Shouldn't be a foul. If there is a foul, it should be on John Zhao. 11-9. Bulldogs the lead, but Carson-Newman the basketball. Zhao, head of the key. Feeds Bowens right wing. Bowens starts and stops right of the lane. Backs it out. Brennigan back down to Bowens right block. Bowens into the paint on Pringle. Gathers. Layup with the right hand. Draws a second personal on Pringle. And that'll bring Destin Clark up off the bench. 2 personals on Rashard Pringle, 2 team fouls on the Bulldogs. Wingate will make its first substitutions as Tyler Bowens heads to the line, where he's 4 for 10 on the year. The vast majority of Bowens' misses, 5 of them came in a loss at Tusculum as he cans the first free throw to make it a 1-point game. Pringle exits, Clark is in, Vontrez Roberts enters, and Quantre Taylor is out. So no starting posts on the floor right now for either team. Eagles trying to tie it with his second Bowens free throw, and he does. Front iron, backboard, and down through the 9-line. 11-11, 14:27 to play in the first half. Bulldogs work it from right to left. Nixon, left point, swings it into the left corner for Clark. Bounce back up top, Nixon. Nixon looks inside on the Eagles zone. Instead to the right wing, Cottingham, 13 to shoot. Head of the key, Elmore, back to Cottingham, right wing. Zhao there with a high hand. 10 and 9. Cottingham stops, passes, left corner Nixon. Baseline drive, drops it off for Clark, middle of the lane, turns, right hand bunny, won't drop. Bowens the box out down low for the rebound for the Eagles. Gets it ahead to Brennigan. Carson-Newman can retake the lead on this possession. Zhao, right wing, with right hand handles. Drops it off for Davis in the left corner. Davis right around the butt screen, flashes open for a three, takes it and makes it. 5-0 burst for Carson-Newman. Eagles back in front, 14-11 with 13:40 to play in the first half. Bulldogs on to the offensive end. Elmore, right wing extended. Wingate, the league's top scoring defense. Bulldogs just 43% for the field, averaging 77 points per game. Nixon wants a triple. Left wing, short off the front of the 10. Davis tracks down the long rebound in the right corner for Carson-Newman. Eagles on to the offensive end. Davis, left wing, high-low lob. Cottingham anticipated, stole it away. Cottingham gets it into the front court. Bulldogs pump the brakes. Nixon sets up shop, head of the key. Drives, dishes, right block. Roberts missed the dunk attempt and then hanged on the rim. And he's going to get called for offensive goaltending. Was still hanging on the rim when he tried to possess the ball for a second time. Bulldogs without a bucket over the last 2:45. Eagles try to take advantage and extend a three-point lead. Davis bounces to Bowens left block. Back to the basket on Clark. Bowens, one dribble, down to the left block. Pumps, leans up, hits it off the window. 4 for Bowens, 5 for Carson-Newman. 7-0 run for the Eagles to match their biggest lead. 16-11, 12:40 to play in the first half. Wingate onto the offensive end. Clark driving down to the left block. Pumps, leans into Butts. Can't get the shot to fall, but follows his own shot. And Clark tips it in. That stops a 2:20 scoring drought for the Bulldogs. Pulls it within 3, 16-13. 12:25 to play first half. Carson-Newman front court. Bowens, left wing with the basketball. Hands off to Brennigan on the perimeter. Brennigan accelerates the cup. Passes across the paint, deflected. Brennigan gets it back. Kick out. Davis, head of the key. Straight on triple. Halfway down and out. Roberts ropes in the rebound on the right side of the lane. And the Bulldogs can tie with a 3 this possession. Cottingham wants one from the right ring. Left it short. Rebound free, head of the key. Davis takes it. 2-on-2 break. Davis in transition. Up and down, coast to coast. Lays it in with the left hand. Trip Davis, quick as a hiccup. Over 94 feet. Lead back to 5 for the Eagles. 18-13 with 11:47 to play first half. Bulldogs front court. Clark, right baseline. Tough 15-foot fadeaway jumper. Knocks it down. Well defensed by Joshua Butts. 18-15. Bulldogs within 3. 11:35 to play in the first half. Eagles work it left to right. Bowens down the right side of the lane. Working inside on Clark. Spins right. Whistle. Charge. Clark took a tumble. And he puts a personal on Bowens. His first, team's third. Brings us to a break in the action. 11:25 to play first half. Carson-Newman 18. Wingate 15. We return to Holt Fieldhouse following these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:25 to play in the first half. It's an 18-15 lead for Carson-Newman over Wingate. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC Member owned and service driven. 3 ties, 4 lead changes. Been back and forth in the early going. Neither team has led by more than 5. Carson-Newman has shot 58% from the field, but turned it over 5 times. And that has kept Wingate close in spite of the Bulldogs shooting 38% from the field. Bulldog basketball out of the break. A 3 would tie it. Clark bounces a pass into the stands. He was looking for Elmore on the right wing. Elmore cut toward the basket. The ball bounces slowly toward Carson-Newman's women's basketball program, watching this one on in the front row across the way. Wingate's 3rd turnover. Carson-Newman and match its biggest lead of the night on this possession. Davis for Thomas out of the key. Flips it over to Bridgewater on the right wing. Bridgewater hits Bush up top. 14 to shoot. Davis left wing. Feeds Brennigan at the head of the key. Brennigan slips it back to the right wing to Bridgewater. And now here's a whistle and a foul. And Bryant Thomas stumbled down low and gets called for a moving screen. Hard luck there for Thomas. His first, team's 4th. And the ball back to the Bulldogs following the Eagles' 6th turnover. Right corner. Clark bounce inside. Thomas kicked it. Stays with the Bulldogs. Shot clock doesn't need to reset. Holds at 21. 10:44 to play first half. 18-15 Eagles leading. 7-2 run for Carson-Newman. 6-0 run for the Bulldogs. 7-0 run for the Eagles to retake the lead. Then back and forth here in the early going. Nixon down the left side of the lane. Gets into the paint and finishes with the right hand with a rattle. 4 straight for the Bulldogs to get within a point. 18-17, 10:30 to play first half. Eagles looking for answer points on the offensive end. Nick Brennigan, head of the key. Flips it over to the right wing for Trip Davis. Davis, high post, Bush at the free throw line. 1 dribble, down to the right block, draws contact, can't finish. Loose ball, Thomas grabs it. And a whistle underneath the basket, a foul on Vontrez Roberts. His first, team's 3rd. So shot clock resets to 20. And Carson-Newman will inbound from the left side of the baseline. Eagles looking for a 4th straight win in the series over the Bulldogs. Something that's only happened 2 other times in series history. Wingate owns the all-time ledger, 41-28. Bush, left corner. Right hand dribbles, a bounce down to Thomas, left baseline. Man-to-man with Roberts. Spins right into the paint, passes out of a double team, but throws it away. 4th turnover for Thomas. Wilson the steal. Bulldogs onto the offensive end, looking to retake the lead. Wilson, left wing, steps right around a Davis closeout, misses a 3, short. Rebound saved in by Clark, but his feet were out of bounds when he saved it. Ball back to the Eagles. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or out to eat with your coworkers, Domino's has a deal for you. Large one-topping pizzas, $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Carson-Newman goes inside to Bush, middle of the lane. Bush turns, right-hand shot, won't fall, but a dive by Elmore. And Bush picks up his 2nd, team's 5th. That's the 3rd offensive foul on Carson-Newman. So 3 of their 5 have been offensive fouls. And the Eagles have turned it over 4 times in the last 2:22, leading to a scoring drought that is that long. And yet, Carson-Newman still leads, 18-17, 9:30 to play first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Nixon, bounce down to the left block for Latino. Around the horn to the right wing, Elmore. Sizes up Nick Brennigan. Curls out to the right corner, cut off by Bridgewater. Flip it back to Nixon, right wing, 7 to shoot. Nixon, the head of the key. Crossover on Brennigan, step back 3 on the way, missed it in and out, no good. Thomas pulls down the rebound, and the Eagles race left to right. Davis in transition, gliding to the cup, left hand, finishes off the window, count it plus a foul. A strong take for Tripp, he's got 7. And the foul on Elmore, his first, team's 4th. 20-17, Eagles back on top by 3. With 9:02 to play in the first half, pending this Davis free throw. Cottingham checks back in for the Bulldogs, replacing Elmore. You got Cottingham, Nixon, Roberts, Wilson, and Latino. Davis pump faked the free throw, got everybody into the lane, And a lane violation on Caleb Bridgewater, the first man in. I've never seen a free throw pump faked before. And Trip Davis grinning a little. So no three-point play. Eagles lead by 3 with 8:55 to play in the first half. Bulldogs with it front court. Latino, right wing, guarded by Davis at the top of the zone. Now to Nixon at the head of the key. Nixon bounce to Roberts, right side of the paint, gets the right block, shot up over Thomas, altered the shot. Bowens grabs the rebound. Davis gets it ahead to the left wing for Bridgewater. Bridgewater pulls the transition triple. Back of the rim, no good. Cottingham rises above all to grab the rebound on the left side of the lane for the Bulldogs. Wingate can tie with a 3 this trip. Nixon wants one, right wing, fires, and knocks it down. Stops a 2-minute scoring drought for the Bulldogs and gives us the 4th tie this contest. 20-20 with 8:17 to play in the first half. Country's most efficient three-point shooting team in Carson-Newman being held to 2 of 7 from long range. Eagles front court. Nick Brennigan, left wing, wants a catch triple. Front of the 10, no good. Bridgewater grabs the offensive rebound. Second chance for the Eagles. Nick Brennigan, left wing, bounce down low for Bowens. Lost his footing and lost the handle on it out of bounds. That brings us to a break in the action. 9th turnover of the half for Carson-Newman. 7:58 to go first stanza. 20-20 tie game between the Eagles and Bulldogs. Carson-Newman, 5 turnovers in the last 4 minutes. We're back to hold after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:58 to play in the first half. 20-20, 4 ties, 4 lead changes between Carson-Newman and Wingate here in this one. Eagles with Bykov, Bowens, the Brennigan brothers, and Zhao on the floor out of the timeout. Wingate counters with Taylor, Latino, Nixon, Cottingham, and Wilson. Wilson has it left corner. Catch 3 on the way, halfway down and out. And then Latino comes over the back of Nick Brennigan on the board. So Sasha Latino picks up his first, the team's 5th. Latino, a guy who's been on the floor all of 22 minutes this season, getting some major run here with Rashard Pringle in foul trouble. Ball back to Carson-Newman, who has struggled with ball security today. 5 turnovers in the last 4 minutes for the Eagles. In spite of the Eagles shooting 50% from the field, that's why this game is tied at 20, with Wingate shooting 36%. 9 giveaways for Carson-Newman. Brennigan, left corner, stops his dribble, draws a trap. Drop it off for Bowens, left block. Kick out Brennigan, head of the key. Luke long from range. Tyler Bowens, an offensive rebound, puts it back up. That won't fall. Rebound free to the head of the key. Nixon scoops it up for Wingate. Bulldogs racing front court looking for the lead. Cottingham, right wing, stops. Low pass, left wing for Nixon. Fires inside Taylor. Taylor, shot up, 15, missed it long. Loose ball, right of the paint. Wilson grabs it, second chance. Cottingham dumps it off for Taylor at the left elbow. Bykov sags off his defender. Taylor races inside, gets the right block, scoops it up with the right hand, and finger rolls it home. Wingate back on top, 22-20, with 6:45 left in the first half. Hasn't been pretty basketball here inside of Holt. Eagles looking for answer points here. Zhao, left wing, curls to the head of the key, floats it over to Luke Brennigan, right wing. Left around a Bowen screen. Brennigan stops, hits Nick Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan to the left point, 11 to shoot. Luke over to the left corner for Zhao. Zhao guarded man-to-man by Wilson. Moves his way to the head of the key, stops, flips it Bykov left lane. 3 and 2. Bykov into the paint, scoops it up with the right hand. Didn't draw iron, shot clock violation. Ball back to the Bulldogs. First shot clock violation of the year. for Carson-Newman, and Bowens exits for Cam McElhaney. No Rin Dyer today for Carson-Newman, out with the flu. And you have the lineup of the Brennigan brothers, Bykov, McElhaney, and Zhao on the floor for the first time all season. Eagles 2 minutes, 48 seconds without a bucket. They've turned it over 6 times in this span. Bulldogs with it front court. Pass inside to Cottingham is batted around and out of bounds into the Carson-Newman cheerleaders on the right baseline. So Wingate turns it over for a 5th time. 5:57 to play first half. Eagles can tie with the 2, take the lead with a 3. Brennigan finds Bykov at the left point. Bykov, one dribble, hands off Zhao left wing. Zhao accelerates into the lane, gets the cup, and lays it in with the right hand. Zhao blowing by Andreas Wilson for his first, made 2 of his career. All of his previous shots had been from long range. Count them, 10 before he makes his first 2. Tied at 22. 5:27 to play first half. Taylor going to work downstairs, has his shot blocked from behind by Bykov, but a whistle after the fact, and Taylor going to be fouled in the act of shooting by Dima. First on Dima, 6th on the Eagles, and 2 free throws for Quantre Taylor. Richard Pringle picked up 2 quick personals early, and one of the most athletic foremen in the league on the bench with 2 fouls for the Bulldogs. Quantre Taylor to the line to shoot 2 for Wingate to try to break this 22-all tie. Sizes it up and shorts the first free throw. One more free throw for Quantre Taylor. Got 8 points to lead all scores. One more free throw for Taylor. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, spins the knees, flips up the free throw, missed it long off the heel. We stay tied at 22 as McElhaney snares the rebound on the left block for the Eagles. Gets it to Luke Brennigan, who dribbles across the timeline right side. Around the horn to Nick Brennigan, left wing. Nick Brennigan picked up by Nixon. Nick, right hand dribbles into the keyhole, flips it out. McElhaney, head of the key, catch 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound tracked down by Nixon in the left corner for Wingate. Bulldogs race front court. Cottingham, head of the key. Drives on Brennigan, stops, bounces Taylor left block. Taylor down inside on Bykov. Whistle, carry on Quantre Taylor. How about the matchup between Taylor and Bykov, who have a combined 12 years of experience in the South Atlantic Conference? And that draws a chuckle from Brian Good because he knows I'm right. Those guys are as old as dirt. Eagles front court. Zhao into the right corner. Brennigan, catch 3, missed it long. Nicks to the board on the left baseline for the Bulldogs. Wingate brings it front court. Out to Elmore left wing. Elmore, 3, reins up, missed it in and out, no good. Cam McElhaney the rebound. Offense at a premium here as Zhao walks with the basketball as he was colliding with Sean Elmore on the right wing. 11th turnover for Carson-Newman. And the ball back to the Bulldogs. 22-22. We're all square with 4:27 to play in the first half, but it has not been pretty basketball, which probably favors the SAC's best defensive team in terms of points per game in Wingate. Cottingham, right wing. Fires inside Taylor, off his hands, out of bounds into the Carson-Newman bench. Ball back to the Eagles. 7th turnover for the Bulldogs. Wingate shooting just 35% from the field. They've been unable to take advantage of 11 Carson-Newman turnovers. Eagles have been unable to take advantage of this 2-minute, 40-second Wingate scoring drought, even at 22 with 4:03 to play in the first half. Combined 4 points scored over the last 4 minutes in this one, 2 for each team. Zhao with it right wing. Dribbles right around a Bykov screen, finds himself open for a 3, and knocks it down. John Zhao with 5 points. Carson-Newman retakes the lead, 25-22, with 3:44 to play in the first half. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Clark working his way down to the right block, barrels through John Zhao. Zhao gets called for the charge, for the block, pardon me. That was a offensive foul on every other possession that Carson-Newman has been called for it. And Luke Brennigan having a word with the officials to get clarification. It'll bring us to a break in the action. Basket is good by Clark, an and one free throw with an opportunity to tie it when we come back. First on Zhao, 7th on the Eagles, by the way. 25-24, Carson-Newman the lead. Wingate the ball with an opportunity to tie at the line when we get back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
(25-24), Carson-Newman leads Wingate in what has been an ugly one here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman with 11 first-half turnovers. Wingate 38% from the field, and it has equated to a defensive slugfest here through the first 16 minutes and 21 seconds. Destin Clark is at the line, where he's 8 of 13 on the year. His first free throw today, a chance to tie it with an and one foul shot. Sends it up, missed it short. Bryant Thomas elevates to grab the rebound for the Eagles, and Cian brings it left to right with the lead in hand. Brennigan finds Trip Davis on the left wing. Davis hits Bowens at the head of the key. Bowens drives to the cup, drops it off, right corner. Back around the horn it goes to Davis, left wing. And a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Quantre Taylor calling for a hold, his first, team sixth. Hey, Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 20 on the shot clock. Eagles reset out of bounds from the left baseline. Inside-out action. Bowens to Brennigan, left block. Turns, hits the right-hand leaner over top of Elmore. Luke Brennigan has 5 points. And Carson-Newman leads by 3, 27-24, with 3:05 to play first half. Bulldogs a chance to tie with a 3 on this trip. Nixon down the left side of the lane, floats it into the left corner to Cottingham, but good defense by Bowens to tap it out of bounds into the Eagle bench. Stays with Wingate with 15 to shoot. Cottingham. Long pass in to Clark, and Nixon sets up the offense out of the key. Nixon feeds Elmore left wing, steps left around Bowens, gets inside. Shot into the paint is deflected by Thomas, and he flips it up the right sideline to Trip Davis. Davis into the front court, hits Bridgewater, left corner, catch 3. Back iron, no. Clark rises up to grab the rebound. Eagles just 3 of 13 from distance in this one. Bulldogs front court, scramble. Nixon wide open, left wing 3. Halfway down and out, battle for the rebound, whistle, foul. Charge this to whom? It's on Bridgewater. His first, team's 8th. 1-1 for the Bulldogs. John Zhao up off the bench, replacing Bridgewater. You got Zhao, Davis, Thomas, Bowens, and Brennigan for the Eagles. E.J. Bush in foul trouble. Ren Dyer out with the flu today for Carson-Newman. Rashard Pringle in foul trouble for the Bulldogs. Front end of the 1-1 up for Roberts. Knocks it down, nothing but nylon. 17 of 20 at the stripe on the year. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. That's shopseeandeagles.com. 2-2 trip for Vontrez Roberts, and it's a 1-point game. 27-26 with 2:27 to play in the first half. 5 ties, 6 lead changes. Neither team has led by more than 5. And a back-and-forth affair defined by defense. Davis to the left side of the lane, accelerates to the cup. Left block, fade away, airballed it. Thomas an offensive rebound, sends up a shot. It goes in. Will that count? No basket. Fouled on the floor. And the foul is charged to Donnell Nixon. His first, team 7th, so 1-1 for Bryant Thomas. That was an incredible make. But this officiating crew, who's really good, Andy Eggers, Jerry Hill, Chris McCurry, 3 veterans. They say no continuation as Thomas knocks down the first free throw. 28-26. One more free throw for Bryant Thomas. Sends it up and sends it in. 2-2 trip for BT. He's got 4. Eagles lead is 3. 29-26 with 2:08 to play in the first half. Eagles in their matchup zone as the Bulldogs settle onto the offensive end. 3 around 2. Make it 4 around 1 with Roberts inside. Nixon, left wing. Hounded by Brennigan at the top of the zone. Goes into the high post. Clark, left elbow. Clark pivoting. Bounce pass, left corner, Nixon. Nixon, jab step on Brennigan. Drops it off for Clark, left block. Clark muscling his way inside. Shot up. Thomas erases it. Clark grabs his own rebound. Pumps. Shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. The Bryant Thomas block sets up the shot clock violation and the turnover. The 9th of the half for the Bulldogs. 29-26, Eagles by 3 with 100 seconds left in the first half. Carson-Newman looking to close with a flurry. Eagles go inside. Brennigan left block. Missed a leaner. Pass up the floor for the Bulldogs. Davis intercepts it. Davis hits Brennigan. Left wing. Catch 3. On the way. Left it short. Roberts the rebound. Bulldogs sprint right to left. Left wing for Nixon. Nixon. 2 passes over to Elmore, right wing. Elmore looks inside. Nothing there. Floated out to Nixon, left wing. Nixon right around a Roberts screen to the head of the key with 67 seconds to play first half. 11 to shoot. Nixon feeds Cottingham head of the key. 8 and 7. Cottingham drives left down the left side of the lane. Shot up left hand. Gets it to go past Bryant Thomas. High difficulty for Cottingham. Pulls the Bulldogs within 1. 29-28 with 50 seconds left in the first half. Eagles without a bucket over the last 2:25. They're 4-4 at the line. Davis accelerating down the right side of the lane. Stumbling, and he draws a foul. Second on Sean Elmore. 8th team foul on the Bulldogs. Tavis to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Quality Suites of Morristown is the preferred hotel choice of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located just 10 miles from campus, Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Call 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. The discount only available when you call 423-585-4000. That's Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Bykov into the game for Bryant Thomas. Out there with McElhaney, Brennigan, Davis, and Zhao. Front end of the 1 and 1 is up and in for Trip Davis. He's got 8 points, tied with Quantre Taylor for the game high among all scorers. One more free throw for Trip Davis. Bends his knees, floats it up, floats it in, nothing but cords. 31-28, Carson-Newman by 3. 41.5 seconds left. Wingate can go 2 for 1 if it hustles. Nixon across the timeline, shuffles it over to Cottingham, right wing. 3 around 2 for the Bulldogs. Right wing, Nixon spins, bounces it down to Roberts, right block. Roberts up with the left hand over Bykov. Can't get in the fault. Brennigan the rebound. Shot clock off. Carson-Newman can play for the final salvo of the opening possession. Eagles haven't hit a shot over the last 2:53. Cottingham all over Brennigan as he brings it across the timeline. Brennigan and Cottingham colliding. No call. 10 seconds. Brennigan backing down Cottingham on the perimeter. Moves right around a Bykov screen, and there's a whistle and a foul. 1 and 1 for Luke Brennigan after Cottingham picks up his first, the team's 9th. So 1 and 1 for Luke. And a chance at the line for the Eagles to match their biggest lead of the contest. It has been back and forth. 5 ties, 6 lead changes. Neither team has led by more than 5. Carson-Newman has led for the majority of this one. Brennigan's front end barely moves the cords. 6 for him. 32-28, Eagles by 4. 6.8 seconds left in the first half. One more free throw for Luke Brennigan. Sends it up and sends it through. 7 for Luke. Carson-Newman has matched its biggest lead at 5. Wingate gets the final shot with 6.8 seconds left. Nixon, right wing, accelerates down the right side lane. Shot up. Bykov blocked it. Nick Brennigan, the rebound, gets it to McElhaney, who unleashes a 3-quarter court heave. That's into the benches. Halftime in Holt belongs to Carson-Newman. Eagles 33-28 leaders at the halftime break in a half defined by defense. Carson-Newman limits Wingate to 34.5% shooting and a 1 of 10 effort from long range. Carson-Newman, though, kept in check. Eagles came in as the country's best 3-point shooting team Eagles just 3 of 14 from distance and 41% from the field, not to mention those 11 turnovers, which have kept things close. Been back and forth, and hasn't exactly been pretty here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Adds up to a 33-28 halftime lead for the Eagles. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report heads your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or a new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopSeeingEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Dyer, the trailer. Swats Hawks out of bounds. A highlight reel stuffed by the freshman.
Now, back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Well, it hasn't been pretty basketball by any stretch of the imagination here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman, though, leads it at the break 33-28 over the Wingate Bulldogs, who are receiving votes in the NABC Coaches Poll. Carson-Newman has a 5-point lead in spite of 11 first-half turnovers. Now, focus in on the type of turnovers that those are. 7 of them are dead ball turnovers, so they're essentially a lost possession. You're not creating an easy basket on the other end for Wingate. And as such, Carson-Newman, in fact, has the edge in terms of points off turnovers, 7-6. But it's more the wasted possessions for Carson-Newman, and that is negating the fact that the Eagles, for much of the first half, were out shooting Wingate in the neighborhood of 48% to 36% from the field. However, Carson-Newman doesn't make a shot over the final 3:20 of the period. Granted, the Eagles do get to the line. Trip Davis knocks down a couple. Luke Brennigan knocks down a couple. Brian Thomas knocks down a couple. Eagles are able to build out the lead at the charity stripe late. Meanwhile, Carson-Newman playing good defense. Eagles limit Wingate to 34.5% shooting, just 1 of 10 from 3, and are out-rebounding the Bulldogs by 3. For all the misses that Wingate has, and the same, to be fair, true of Carson-Newman, the Eagles haven't allowed a ton of second-chance opportunities, and the flip, certainly true for the Bulldogs as well. Both teams guarding the defensive glass well in this one. Quantre Taylor leads Wingate with 8 points, while Trip Davis has 9 to pace Carson-Newman. Luke Brinnigan has an inefficient 7. He's 2 of 8 from the field and at 1 for 6 from 3. This one has bore itself out into a defensive contest. It's not that shocking for Wingate, who came in leading the league in scoring defense, field goal defense, three-point percentage defense. But for Carson-Newman, who has been white hot from long range, nation's best in with 51.6% shooting from beyond the arc. Eagles cool from long range here today at 3 of 14. Credit Wingate for defending it well. Granted, the Eagles still have managed to get some open looks, but they've been dribble handoff threes instead of the kick-out catch threes that Carson-Newman was knocking down with near impunity the past 2 contests against Prevecca and Queens. Adds up to a 33-28 halftime lead for the Eagles. Carson-Newman trying to score its first SAC win, and here early, a crucial game against a Wingate team receiving votes in the NABC Coaches Poll. We'll take you around the league. ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Head your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
Halftime in Holt, where Carson-Newman holds a 33-28 lead over Wingate in a tight one. 5 ties, 6 lead changes between the Eagles and the SAC's best scoring defense, Wingate, who's receiving votes in the NABC Coaches Poll. Around the horn in the league, there are some interesting results here today. Anderson, who has looked pretty doggone good, one of the more efficient offenses in the South Atlantic Conference, finds itself down by 5 on the road to winless Newberry. Granted, that is only interesting because Newberry is winless, and that's part of the equation too. Shocking that the Wolves still looking for their first win with who they had coming back between Davian McCollum, Marcus Ford, Trey Brown, a lot of high-level players for the Wolves. But halfway home, they're up by 5 at the break over the Trojans. Another one that has some intrigue over in Harrogate. Coker led early But Lincoln Memorial has come back and taken a 58-47 lead with 15:06 to play in the second half. Chandler Lindsay has 12 points for the Cobras. Williams Onioti has 15 on 4-5 shooting from range. And while it's Alex Dolling carrying the weight for the Rail Splitters, 19 points on 5 of 8 shooting from deep for LMU. Here's another interesting one. UVA Wise 41, Tusculum 29 at the halftime break. Highland Cavaliers winless on the year. And Tusculum, pretty good ball club, as Carson-Newman has experienced. But UVA Wise has a perfect 7 of 7 night from Pettiford for 17 points. And limited Tusculum to 27% shooting in that first half en route to a 41-29 halftime lead. Lenore Ryan is on the road at Limestone. The Saints have a 29-26 halftime lead over the Bears behind 9 points from Io Dada. Neil Tyson with 10 to lead the Bears. Mars Hill on the road at Catawba, and the Lions rolling over the Indians, 32-21. Mars Hill keeps Catawba to 17% shooting in the first half of basketball. 18 turnovers combined between the two teams, and the Lions up by 15 at times in this one. Michael Hogue powering Mars Hill with 11 points. Caleb Robinson has 12 of Catawba's 21. He's 3 of 3 from the field. The rest of the Indians are 2 for 25. Final game on the docket is a non-conference affair over in Charlotte. Queens up 61-47 over the crosstown foe, Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls. The Royals, balanced effort. Jamari Smith going off with 16 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Kenny Dye has 10 points, 4 boards, and 5 assists. That adds up to a 61-47 lead with 13:56 to play in the second half for the Royals. Halftime here in Holt. Eagles lead at 33-28 at the halftime break. First halftime lead for Carson-Newman since the opener against Lees McRae. Eagles try to carry it home against the defensive-minded Bulldogs here on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Bills top the key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Just like no two people are the same, no 2 days are the same. We start them and end them at different times. And in between, we all do very different things. Yet there is something we all have in common. Knowing your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative is here to power every moment of every day. Because no matter when it starts, we never stop.
Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek.
Halftime in Holt, where the Eagles lead at 33-28 over the Wingate Bulldogs. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you alongside. Richard Martin, our director and replay operator, and our camera crew, Brianna Witt and Mia Toribio, Adam Cavalier. Thankful you're with us here after Thanksgiving. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. And before we get the second half started, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID here on the Eagles Sports Network. Cottingham, Nixon, Elmore, Taylor, and Pringle on the floor for the Bulldogs. Carson-Newman counters with Bridgewater, Davis, Brennigan, Thomas, and Bush. Wingate in all blue, moving from left to right to open up the second half, trailing by 5. Bulldogs put it in Nixon's hands on the right wing, motions with his right hand and bounces to Elmore on the right point. Lob into the lane, deflected by Thomas, taken away by Brennigan. Brennigan did not touch Elmore. Elmore hit the deck, and Elmore is going to draw a smile and a charge on Luke Brennigan. That is 100% a flop. He did not, Luke Brennigan stopped and did not touch him. So you put a first personal on Luke Brennigan, first team foul on the Eagles. I had a great view at it. It was right in front of me. Luke Brennigan did not make contact with Elmore. Bulldogs, free throw line jumper. Cottingham, back iron now. Thomas, the rebound for the Eagles, his 5th. And Carson-Newman floats up the floor, right to left, ahead by 5. Trip Davis into the front court for Carson-Newman. Bridgewater, right wing. One left-hand dribble, stops, enters it to Thomas right of the lane. Thomas back to the basket on Taylor, now faces him, spins left, now right. Thomas, shot up, back iron, no, draws a foul. That is a second personal on Taylor. First on the Bulldogs. 2 free throws for Bryant Thomas. A chance to extend the lead at the line. 33-28 Eagles with 19-12 to play in the second half. Thomas bounces the ball a few times, pushes up the free throw, and sinks it nothing but cords. 5 for Bryant Thomas. Carson-Newman hasn't scored a field goal since the 3:20 mark of the first half, but the Eagles have gotten to the line and made their foul shots. Lead up to 6 is the largest of the day for either team. Make it 7. Thomas 2 for true, and it's 35-28 Eagles. 19-10 to play second half. Bulldogs work it from left to right. Nixon, left wing with the ball. Lobs to Taylor at the free throw line. Faces the basket on Thomas. Moving the ball around his midsection. We got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. E.J. Bush called for a hold. That's number 3 on him and number 2 on Carson-Newman. And Chuck Benson doesn't have the hook yet. We'll let Bush roll with 3 fouls. Elmore will inbound to Pringle on the right block. Pringle moves inside, kick out Cottingham left wing, steps right around to closing out Brennigan and barely grazes the rim with the missed 3. Davis saves in the rebound in the left corner, and E.J. Bush brings it front court. And now a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Bryant Thomas takes a tumble downstairs, and Quantre Taylor has picked up his 3rd personal, team's 2nd. So Taylor is going to exit for Vontrez Roberts. Taylor has to be careful. E.J. Bush has to be careful. Rashard Pringle has to be careful. Eagles go into Bush in the left corner. Bush drives inside, stops, shot up over Pringle as he pumped, and Pringle collides with him. The pump got Pringle airborne, and Pringle has his 3rd. Team's 3rd, Bush to the line to shoot 2. 5 fouls called in the first 84 seconds of the second half. Do with that what you will. Bush's first free throw on the way, bouncing in front of the rim, no good. So Pringle exits. Destin Clark is in. One more free throw for E.J. Bush. That was the first miss of the day from the line for the Eagles. 10 for 11 on the day. Bush sends up the 2nd, and that one rattles home. Eagles lead by 8, 36-28, with 18:36 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman still without a bucket. Since the 3:20 mark. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. In the right corner, Cottingham deflects off his hands. Out of bounds it goes. Back to Carson-Newman for the Eagles' 12th turnover. Or for the Bulldogs' 12th turnover. Carson-Newman gets the basketball back. 8-point lead in hand, 36-28 with 18:15 to go in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Davis, right wing with the ball. Left around to Thomas, screen to the free throw line, leaps, passes Bridgewater, right wing, catch three, Bridgewater cans it. Caleb Bridgewater makes his first three of the season, and the Eagles have scored the first 6 out of halftime. They're up by 11, 39-28 with 17:53 to go in the second half. Bulldogs front court, Roberts down the left block, airmails the bunny off the glass. Thomas, his 6th rebound. Eagles work it right to left, Bridgewater, right corner. Pump fakes the three, drops it off Bush, right baseline. Bush faces up on Clark, kicks out Brennigan, right wing, catch three, left it short, rebound, battled for it. Brennigan sends it in off of Nixon's back, but Clark scoops it up for the Bulldogs. Clark into the front court, it's Elmore, right corner, catch three, knocks it down. Wingate on the board in the second half, that trims the deficit to 8. 39-31 with 17:20 to play in the second stanza. Eagles bring it right to left. Bush at the head of the key. Drives on Clark, got stripped. It's off of Bush's knee and out of bounds. So the ball back to the Bulldogs. (39-31). Eagles by 8, 17:06 to play, second half. Wingate onto the offensive end. Free throw line for Cottingham. Step back, 15-footer on the way, knocks it down. Back-to-back makes for the Bulldogs. It's a 5-0 burst for Wingate to get within 6. 39-33 with 16:52 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Davis down the right side of the lane, stop and start move, gets underneath the basket, gets it around the horn. Bridgewater, left point, three on the way, short front of the 10. The rebound snared by Roberts, middle of the lane. Wingate ranges left to right with it. Bulldogs have scored the last 5 to get it down to 6 after they trailed by 11. Carson-Newman started the second half on a 6-0 run. Clark muscling his way inside on Bush, turns, passes Cottingham, left wing, catch three, splashes home. 8-0 run for the Bulldogs to erase the Carson-Newman advantage in the last 60 seconds. 39-36 Eagles with 16:10 to go in the second half. Eagles get it front court. Bush, head of the key, sizes up a three, shoots it, and knocks it down. E.J. Bush with 8. That stops the Wingate burst at 8 in a row. 42-36 Eagles, 15:55 to play in the second half. Wingate with it front court. Nixon, right wing with the rock. Stops, chest pass, Elmore, left point. Elmore looks right, feeds Nixon. Davis deflects it into the backcourt. Elmore grabs it, races front court. Slips it down to Roberts' left block, leans into Thomas and lays it in off the glass. Montrez Roberts has 4, his first make from the field. 42-38, Eagles by 4, 15:25 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman led by 11 after a 6-0 run to open up the second stanza. Eagles get it front court. Bridgewater, right corner, catch three. Back iron, no. Rebound loose. Thomas deflects it, but Elmore takes it away right side of the lane for the Bulldogs. Wingate front court. Cottingham driving inside, dishing out, right point. Nixon fires a triple, and he cans it. Wingate the hot hand in the second half. Bulldogs 3 of 4 from range after halftime, and they've trimmed it to 1. 42-41, 14:55 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Thomas going to work left block. Leans into Roberts, lays it in, count it, plus a foul. Second personal on Roberts, 4th team foul on the Bulldogs. Bryant Thomas makes it a 3-point game with his big boy moves down low. 44-41, Carson-Newman the lead. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
14:50 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman used an 11-0 run spanning the halftime break to grab an 11-point lead. And Wingate surged with an 8-point burst on the back of 3 of 4 shooting from long distance to erase that 11-point lead. Bryant Thomas is at the line for an and one free throw for the Eagles. Thomas, a couple bounces, make it 3, bends the knees, and 1 free throws up, and he rattles it home. Front iron, backboard down through the nylon. All right, Thomas has 9 to lead the Eagles. Leading scorers are he and Trip Davis, both with 9 apiece. 45-41, Carson-Newman in the lead, but Wingate has made its last 5 shots. Elmore, right point with the basketball, flips it over to Nixon, left wing. Nixon a bounce into the high post, Clark. Clark drives inside on Zhao, spins around, left block, couldn't hit the leaner. Bowens cleans up the glass off the miss, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Brennigan with the rock left wing. High-low action to Bowens, left block. Bowens muscles his way inside, gets the cup, and shoves it in with the right hand off the glass. That's 6 for Bowens. Eagles surge it back to 6. 47-41 with 14-13 to play in the second half. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Left corner, Cottingham drives the baseline. Bowens cups him off, feeds Elmore, left corner, catch 3, buries it. Elmore with 9. Bulldogs 4 of 5 from deep to start the second half. They're down by 3, 47-44 with 13:55 to play in the second stanza. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan dribbling in traffic, drops it off Bowens, right block. Bowens leans into his defender, counted off the window, plus a foul. Eagles an and one machine tonight. The foul goes on Roberts, his 3rd and the team's 5th. And an and one free throw for Tyler Bowens to extend a 5-point lead. Carson-Newman getting hot from the field. Eagles have made their last 3, shooting 63% from the field in the second half. Foul trouble for the posts, an issue both ways. Taylor, Roberts, Pringle with 3 for the Bulldogs. E.J. Bush with 3 for the Eagles. And remember, no Ren Dyer tonight for Carson-Newman, out with the flu. Bowens, and one free throw on the way. Back iron, no. Clark the rip for the rebound in the middle of the lane. Just the second miss from the stripe for Carson-Newman. Lead holds at 5 for the Eagles, 49-44, 13:40 to play second half. Bulldogs go to Cottingham, right corner. Uncontested, missed the 3. Bowens yanks down the rebound between 2 defenders left side. Outlet it up the left sideline to Zhao, and that's out of bounds. Eagles turn it over for a 14th time. Ball security has been an issue both ways. Double-digit turnovers for the Eagles and Bulldogs in the first half. You're up to 14 for Carson-Newman, 12 for the Bulldogs. 3-2 after halftime. 13:32 to play second half, 49-44. Carson-Newman lead, but Wingate the ball. Right wing. Clark has it, bounces ahead of the key. Davis steals it. Davis racing to the rim, lays it in with the left hand. The anticipation by the Nightmare from Nashville, and he finishes on the other end. 51-44, Eagles by 7. 13:10 to play in the second half. Bulldogs bring it front court. Clark, a bounce along the right baseline, kicked out by John Zhao. Stays with Wingate as the shot clock resets to 20. Well, the first half, formidable defense. The second half has featured explosive offense. Both teams shooting better than 55% from the field. Elmore calls for time with the 5 count on, and that will send us to a break as well. 13:05 to play in the second half. It's Carson-Newman 51 and Wingate 44. Bulldogs trailed by 11 but erased the Eagle lead with 4 of 6 shooting from long range. Carson-Newman still holding tight, trying to stiff arm the Bulldogs here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
13:05 left in the second half. It's a 51-44 lead for Carson-Newman over Wingate. Bulldog ball out of the break with both teams having a hot hand after halftime. Wingate shooting 55% for the field compared to 67% for the Eagles. The bounce comes to Taylor on the right side of the rim. Taylor backing down, butts into the lane, kicks it out. Elmore head of the key, catch three. Front iron, no. Rebound tipped up by Clark, and he takes it away on the right side of the lane. Clark to the cup, gets into contact and draws a foul. Charge this to whom? To John Zhao, his second, team's third. And Destin Clark will head to the line to shoot a couple. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Clark sizes up the first free throw, sends it up with the right hand, and leaves it short front of the 10. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, they are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Second free throw for Clark, misses this one long. Bowen snags the rebound left of the lane for the Eagles. Brannigan over the timeline right side for Carson-Newman. It's Bowen's at the head of the key as CN can stretch the lead back to double digits with a triple on this possession. Davis, right wing, hits Butts head of the key. Out of the Luke Brannigan left wing. Brannigan curls into the lane, bounce pass, Butts cutting, left block. Butts lays it in with the right hand. Brannigan the feed, his fifth assist. Carson-Newman stretches the lead back to 9. A 6-0 run for the Eagles with 12:20 to play in the second half. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Taylor goes to work at the 10, lays it in over top of John Zhao. Mismatch down there with Taylor at 6'8" over the 6'4" Zhao. 53-46 Eagles with 12:06 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Brannigan, right elbow, finds Zhao, right corner, catch three, back iron, no. Nixon taps the rebound to himself on the left side of the lane, and the Bulldogs race front court. Nixon, left point for Wingate. Bounces to Clark on the wing. Bounce pass across the floor. Cottingham, right corner three, airballed it. Zhao grabs the rebound and races front court. Zhao spins to the head of the key. Zhao, Euro stepping, and gets called for a charge. Elmore felt like he was still moving. And instead of a block, it's a charge on Zhao, his third, and the team's fourth. Brings us to a break in the action. 11:41 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 53 and Wingate 46. We return to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. They broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
11:41 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman holds a 53-46 lead over the Wingate Bulldogs. Carson-Newman's last three contests have all come down to the final possession. The Eagles have led by as many as 11 in this one, but an 8-0 Wingate run erased it. Eagles scored 6 straight to get it back out to 9. Presently stands at 7 in favor of the home team. Wingate has the ball after a John Zhao charge. Cottingham, right point with a basketball. Overhead pass to Wilson, left wing, into the high post Clark. Clark muscles his way inside on Bridgewater, gets to the cup and lays it in. 8 for Destin Clark, 5 the lead for the Eagles. 53-48, 11:20 to play in the second half. Eagles have made 5 of their last 6 shots from the field. Bush kicks out Brennigan, right point, catch 3. Brennigan, bottom. Luke Brennigan, the second Eagle into double figures. He has 10, and Carson-Newman's back on top by 8. 56-48 with 11:04 to play in the second half. Bulldogs bring it front court. Wilson, bounce into the high post, Clark. Back out to Wilson, right corner. Wilson, one left-hand dribble, pumps, drops it off Taylor, kick out Wilson, right corner, catch 3, knocks it down. First points for Andreas Wilson. And the Bulldogs trim it back to 5. 56-51 with 10:40 to play in the second half. Bulldogs were 1 for 10 from deep in the first half. They're 5 of 9 after halftime. The Eagles go inside to Bush left block. He's blocked and tied up by Taylor. Ball out of bounds and stays with Carson-Newman to the left of the rock. A lot of contact there, and earlier in this half that was a whistle and a foul, but not a foul in this situation. Bridgewater gets it into Bush, who floats it out to Brennigan on the left wing. Brennigan left around a Bush screen. Stop and start move to the left baseline. Brennigan, 9 to shoot. Heaves up a 3. Front of the 10, no good. Rebound loose left of the lane. Wilson scoops it up for Wingate. Wingate on the hot front court. Wilson dribbles inside. Pass deflected out by Bryant Thomas into the stands and stays with the Bulldogs. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser focused on your success. 10-10 to play, second half. Carson-Newman 56, Wingate 51. Clark drives inside, kicks it out to Wilson left corner. Thought about the step back 3. Instead, around the horn to Cottingham. Under the high post, Clark. Left elbow, dribbles inside. Missed the bunny. Taylor, the offensive rebound. Gathers it in on the left baseline, but his keister is out of bounds, and the Bulldogs turn it over. Good hustle for Quantre Taylor. But as he skidded on the surface, his bum rested out of bounds, and that results in a Carson-Newman ball. Eagles ahead by 5 with 9:50 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman onto the offensive end. Brennigan left around a Bush screen to the head of the key, and a bounce down to Bush right block. Bush backs down Pringle, kicks out Brennigan, back inside Bush. Bush turns, gets stripped by Pringle. Out of bounds, stays with Carson-Newman. Pringle sagging. Each time Bush backs him down. Offensive fouls have been called plenty today in those situations. Bush playing with 3 personals. 10 to shoot for the Eagles. Thomas out of the key. Drives, shoots, middle of the lane, rattles it home from 10. High difficulty from Bryant Thomas. He's got 11 to lead the Eagles. And Carson-Newman's back on top by 7. 58-51, 9:20 to play second half. Bulldogs on to the offensive end. Cottingham into the high post for Pringle. Pringle drives in on Thomas, spins left, shot up, right hand. Tough shot, got it to go. Backboard, 7:20 around the rim, and down through the hole for Rashard Pringle. His first points in 8 foul-plagued minutes. 58-53, Eagles by 5. 8:58 to play second half. Carson-Newman front court. Bush at the head of the key. Feeds Brennigan on the left wing. Chest pass down to Bridgewater, left corner. Bridgewater stops, finds Thomas in the keyhole. Thomas flips it out to the right wing, Brennigan. 7 to shoot. Brennigan dribbling in traffic, bounces Thomas right block. Thomas goes up and draws a foul. Contact through Quantre Taylor, and that is his 4th, team's 6th. And Thomas didn't actually fire off a shot, and the officials will congregate. And we'll determine whether or not Thomas is shooting free throws or it's the ball out of bounds, and it's the ball out of bounds. Thomas leapt into the air and was trailing out, looking to pass instead of shoot. And the officials diagnosed that one correctly. 20 on the shot clock, ball out of bounds to the right of the basket. Bridgewater, right corner for Carson-Newman. Finds Thomas, free throw line, jumper, 15, knocks it down. Bryant Thomas with 13 points to lead all scorers. He's got the Eagles on top by 7, 60-53 with 8:25 to play in the second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Cottingham against Nick Brennigan at the top of the zone. Bounce to Pringle in the high post. Pringle drops it off for Roberts, middle of the lane. Roberts shot, puts it up, won't go. Rebound bounced out to the top of the key. Cottingham has it. Turns, shoots a three. Missed it off the left side of the rim, and Cottingham has it glance off his hands out of bounds to the left of the basket. Stays with, or goes back to Carson-Newman, I should say. 60-53, Eagles leading. 8:04 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman shooting 63% from the field after halftime. Eagles have done work inside. Brennigan works his way right of the lane against Cottingham man-to-man. Feeds to his brother Nick at the head of the key. Nick back to Luke, right wing. Luke drops it off Thomas right of the lane. Thomas has had the hot hand, 13 points. Kicks out Brennigan, right point. Catch three on the way. Front of the 10, no good. Elmore, the box out on Bush, left block for the Bulldog board. Wingate into the front court, trailing by 7. Eagles have led by as many as 11 here, thanks to 11-0 runs in the second half. And as Cottingham sets up shop at the free throw line, you got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. On who? On Bush, and that's a crucial fourth personal on him. 5th team foul on the Eagles. 7:28 to play second half. Carson-Newman 60, Wingate 53. We return to Holt after these messages. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Getting down to the nitty-gritty here in Holt Fieldhouse, 7:28 to play in the second half. And Carson-Newman has a 60-53 lead over the league's top scoring defense and a Wingate team that is receiving votes in the NABC top 25. Bulldog ball out of the break. Carson-Newman with Bykov, Bowens, Zhao, Davis, and Brennigan on the floor. Wingate rolls with Nixon, Wilson, Pringle, Roberts, and Elmore. Pringle goes to work on the right block, and he draws a foul on Dima Bykov. It's a second personal on Bykov, and a 6th team foul on the Eagles. So Pringle to the line to shoot 2. Pringle's first attempts on the day. He's 7 for 11 on this young season. Spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his right, and calmly knocks down the first smoothly. 6-point lead for the Eagles, 60-54, 7:21 to play in the second half. One more free throw for Pringle. Lobs it up and cans that one as well. 60-55, Eagles by 5, 7:20 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman brings it from right to left. Bowens at the head of the key, finds Zhao right wing. Zhao left around to Bowens' screen, the head of the key, slips it back to Bowens right wing. Bowens spins inside past Pringle, gets the cup, lays it in, count it, plus a foul. Smooth as silk, Tyler Bowens, and he puts a 4th personal on Pringle in the process. Team's 7th. Both teams shooting free throws the rest of the way. Bowens into double figures for the first time this season. He's got 10, and a chance to give the Eagles an 8-point lead with this and one free throw. Bowens lobs it up and leaves it short, front of the 10. Roberts elevates for the rebound, right of the lane for the Bulldogs. Lead holds at 7 for Carson-Newman, 62-55, 6:57 to play in the second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Head of the key, Wilson. Bounce into the high post, Pringle. Pringle working in on Bykov, spins right to the block. Tough leaner, got it to go off the glass. 62-57, Eagles lead cut to 5. 6:40 to play in the second half. Pringle with 6 points after halftime. Eagles get it front court. Brennigan, left wing for Bowens at the head of the key. Inside Bykov, one dribble, turns, kicks Brennigan left point. Brennigan finds Bowens at the free throw line. One dribble and a kick to Brennigan left corner. Back to Bowens left block. Bowens spins left on Pringle. Shot up, Pringle deflected it. 4 and 3. Bowens into the right corner. Zhao turns, Bykov right block, catch hook, knocks it down. Are you serious? Herky jerky doesn't matter. Dima Bykov with a sky hook to send it back to a 7-point game. 64-57, 6-minute mark, second half. Bulldogs onto the offensive end. Roberts, left block, spins around and gets a blocking foul on Tyler Bowens. Second on him, 7th on the Eagles. And this sends Vontrez Roberts to the line to shoot 1 and 1. One would presume it's going to be 2 for Roberts, who's 18 of 21 at the stripe on the year. Just 3 misses for Roberts, who shoots north of 85%. No, rattled out the front end. Bykov the board. 7-point lead for the Eagles with 5:50 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman outscoring the Bulldogs by 2 after halftime. Took an 11-point lead with an 11-0 run spanning the halftime break, but Wingate used an 8-0 run to carve it down, but never could grab the advantage. Zhao, right baseline, drives to the cup, lays it up, whistle, foul. Charge this to whom? Sean Elmore, his third, team's 8th. 2 free throws for John Zhao. First free throws for the freshman in his career. Carson-Newman has shot 60% from the field after halftime. Eagles only with 2 misses inside the arc as Zhao gets the charity roll with the first free throw. Back to an 8-point lead. 65-57, 5:35 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman now shooting 49% from the field for the game as a result of this hot-handed second half. Zhao's second foul shot. Missed it long. Roberts goes up for the rebound. And the Bulldogs bring it left to right, trailing by 8. Nixon gets it to Cottingham to set up the offense on the right side hash mark. Back to Nixon between the circles. Nixon yo-yoing it to the left wing where he hands off to Pringle. Into the high post, Roberts. Davis knocked it loose. And a whistle and a foul on Tripp on the reach. His second, team's 8th. 1-and-1 situation for the Bulldogs. So Roberts back to the stripe. Missed his 4th free throw of the year on the front end of a 1-and-1 last time he was at the stripe. Roberts, couple dribbles, bends the knees, the southpaw, misses the first. Bykov the board on the right block. 2 rare misses for Vontrez Roberts. And the Eagles bring it front court. Brennigan, left wing. Right hand handles to the head of the key. Flips it over to Davis, left wing. Davis, chest pass Bowens at the free throw line. 15 to shoot. Bowens drives on Pringle. Spin move to the cup. Bowens layup won't go. Bykov a tap. That won't fall. Rebound loose. Left of the lane. Bowens scoops it up. Gets it to Zhao. Zhao turns. Hits Brennigan. Extra pass Davis, left wing. Davis drives inside. Fades through contact and knocks down a tough 8-foot fadeaway left of the lane. Back to a double-digit lead for Carson-Newman. 67-57 with 4:38 to play in the second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Haven't scored in 2 minutes and change. Roberts at the free throw line. Dishes out Cottingham, head of the key. Down the left side of the lane he goes. Tough shot up, tough shot in, high off the window. Really high difficulty for the All-Sac performer. Cottingham leading the Bulldogs with 11. 67-59. Carson-Newman by 8. 4:15 to go in the second half. Eagles with it front court. Brennigan, left wing with the ball. Dribbles it to the head of the key and finds Zhao right wing. Zhao, jab step right foot, heaves up a triple, barely grazes the iron. Long rebound into the right corner, snagged by Nixon. Nixon into the front court. Cottingham, head of the key. Skip past Elmore right wing. Bowens there with a high hand. Bounce over to Pringle right corner. Back to Elmore right wing. Catch 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Brennigan the rebound for the Eagles in the middle of the lane. And he will pump the brakes. Now accelerate over the left side timeline. And Brennigan calls for time as he crosses the timeline. And this will bring us to a break in the action. 3:38 to play, second half. Carson-Newman, 67. Wingate, 59. return to Holt Fieldhouse for the final 3:38 in this one. Eagles looking for a fourth straight win over the Bulldogs. We get back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
What is it that makes you powerful? It's not only having a voice, but knowing that it's heard loud and clear. We understand knowledge can change your life, and that energy will continue to power it. And because you're part of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we're always listening. Because you're more than just a customer, you're a member. And what's more powerful than that?
AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team.
3:38 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 67 and Wingate 59. Quality defense between these two teams, but both teams shooting better than 40% from the field. Carson-Newman at 47, Bulldogs at 42. It's been a torrid second half both ways. Bulldogs 12 of 23, that's 52%. Eagles 13 of 24, 54% from the field in the second half. After struggling offensively in the opening stanza. Brennigan has the ball right wing for Carson-Newman. Left around a Thomas screen. Brennigan heaves up a triple, missed it back of the 10. Thomas has the offensive rebound, but he pushes off of his man. And this will send us 75 feet the other way for free throws. Number 2 on Thomas, 9th on the Eagles. And great for the Bulldogs as the clock stops and Wingate an opportunity to make some inroads into this 8-point deficit with the clock frozen. So Roberts has missed his last 2, both the front end of 1-and-1s. He'd missed 4 free throws all year coming into this. Roberts sends it up, and this one knocks it through. 5 for Roberts. One more free throw and a chance to make it a 6-point game with 3:28 to play in the second half. Roberts bends the knees. Southpaw sends up the second free throw, and that one goes through nothing but cords. 67-61, Eagles by 6 with 3:25 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman gets it front court. Davis between the rings, right around a Bush screen. Finds Thomas head of the key. Thomas, chest pass back to Davis, right wing. Davis motions with his left hand, takes a Thomas screen left, gets the right block, drops it off Zhao, but it's pilfered by Clark. A bounce ahead to Cottingham, feeds Nixon running the left side of the lane. Nixon passes out to the wing, and nobody is home. Finds the Bulldog bench for the 16th turnover of the game. Pardon me, the 15th turnover of the game for Wingate. And the ball back to Carson-Newman with a 6-point lead and 2:55 to play in the second half. Brennigan over to Zhao right wing. Zhao left around a Thomas screen. Zhao accelerates the cup. Left hand, loops it in. Waved the basket off a charge. Zhao called for a charge. His man was inside the restricted circle. And Zhao picks up his 4th, team's 10th. That was a high difficulty move for John Zhao. Didn't quite get a look at who drew the charge, but somebody did hit the deck underneath. 67-61, Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes, but still leading by 6 with 2:42 to play in the second half. Bulldogs with it front court. Elmore at the free throw line. Pivoting on Thomas, dropped it off of his head, ball loose right of the lane, and Elmore deflects off of him out of bounds into Wingate's bench. Back-to-back possessions with turnovers for the Bulldogs, and a reprieve for the Eagles. Davis into the forecourt for Carson-Newman with a 6-point lead in hand, trying to stop a 2-minute scoring drought. Brennigan off for Zhao left wing. Zhao wants a catch triple. Right iron, no. Bush elevated for the rebound, and he knocks it out of bounds off of the foot of a Bulldog. Shot clock resets to 20, and it stays with Carson-Newman. 2:18 to play. Second half, Eagles by 6. Zhao triggers into Davis right block. Davis spins around, got stripped by Clark, has to save it in. Davis, right corner. Looks inside, finds Thomas at the right elbow. Thomas drives, dishes, deflected. Brennigan gets it ahead of the key. Round to Zhao, left wing. Zhao drives, stops, feeds Bush, left elbow, jumper, 15-footer, rattles home. E.J. Bush, the fifth Eagle into double figures. He has 10. Zhao with his third assist. Back to an 8-point lead for the Eagles with 1:50 to play. 69-61. Bulldogs front court. Clark middle of the lane. Spins and hits Nixon right wing. Left around the screen over to Elmore left wing. Wide open look at a three. Swishes home. Timeout Wingate with 97 seconds left. Carson-Newman left Elmore wide open on the left wing, and he converts the long-range shot. 69-64 Eagles. 97 seconds left in this one. Carson-Newman has used its inside game in the second half with oodles of success. Carson-Newman shooting 50% from the field, but Wingate not too shabby either. Bulldogs 54% from the field and 6 of 12 from long range after knocking down 1 of 10 threes in the first half. Carson-Newman has gotten to the free throw line more often and done a better job of taking advantage of turnovers. Eagles a 16-10 edge in points off turnovers in this one. That plus the rebounding margin. A lot of little things adding up to success for Carson-Newman. Not done yet. 97 seconds left. Eagles ahead by 5. Wingate comes out with full court pressure. Gets Bush over the timeline. Left side against Pringle. Hands it off to Davis left wing. To Thomas, head of the key. Thomas looks inside. Dribble handoff. Brennigan right wing. Back around the horn it goes. Davis left wing. Davis, 11 on the shot clock. Couple dribbles right around the Bush screen. Gets into the paint. Hits Thomas right lane. Thomas gets the cup. He leans in. Hits it off the glass. Count it plus a foul. Strong take for BT. And that should be 5 on Richard Pringle. So he's done. 19th foul on the Bulldogs. And Pringle must exit. 71-64, Eagles by 7. Thomas an opportunity to make it an 8-point game at the line. For a third consecutive night, Carson-Newman has assisted on 20 made baskets. 20 of 26 tonight for the Eagles. Thomas's and one free throw rainbows through. He's got a season high 16 points. 72-64, Eagles by 8 with 68 seconds left. Bulldogs go to Elmore in the right corner. Flip it around the horn to Cottingham left point. Cottingham accelerates left of the lane, lost the handle on it. Brennigan steals it away. Got back tapped by Cottingham, another turnover. Cottingham into the paint, lost the handle on it. Zhao the steal. Zhao stops and gets fouled hard by Jaron Cottingham. And Brian Good incensed there. As Cottingham picks up his second, team's 10th. 2 free throws for John Zhao, and a chance to make this a 10-point game. At the line. Carson-Newman, should it prevail, will have won this one with its defense. Rebounding the ball well, forcing turnovers. As Zhao pushes up the first free throw and singes the strings. 73-64, 9-point lead for the Eagles. One more free throw for John Zhao. Cans it. 10-point game. 74-64 Eagles, 49 seconds left. Bulldogs break across the timeline. Expect a hefty dose of threes for Wingate as Davis deflects it out of Nixon's hands. And a whistle. And did Tripp get called for a foul there? What's at issue here? Kickball, potentially? I'm going to presume kickball based on what's occurred with the in-doubt and no free throws. Elmore, 40 seconds left. Over to Cottingham, right wing. Got to hurry for Wingate. Cottingham, right of the lane, gets to the cup. Shot over top of Thomas, won't fall, but a whistle and a foul. Cottingham, through contact, couldn't get it to drop, and he puts a third personal on Brian Thomas. 11th team foul on the Eagles. So, 2 free throws here for Jaron Cottingham. 77% shooter on the year. Cottingham pushes up the first free throw and rattles it in off the front of the 10. 9-point game. 74-65 Eagles, 33 seconds left. Carson-Newman looking for its 4th straight win in the series with Wingate, matching the longest win streak if they can get it. Cottingham converts on the second off the front of the 10. 74-66, 8-point game. Bush exits for Nick Brennigan. 33.1 to go. Zhao can run the baseline. Now he'll come off, and Nick Brennigan will inbound it. Brennigan looking, triggers into Luke. Luke not fouled immediately. Gets it to Nick Brennigan, stops, passes. Davis, that's over top of his head. Wilson the steal, ahead to Cottingham. Cottingham down the left side of the lane, glides into Luke Brennigan and draws a foul. Pass too hot to handle for the Eagles as Luke Brennigan collects his second, team's 12th. And Carson-Newman's 19th turnover gives Wingate a chance to make this a 6-point lead at the line. Couple free throws here for Jaron Cottingham. 2 for 2 on the day, 19 of 24 on the season. Cottingham spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his right, and rattles it home. One more free throw for Cottingham, who leads the Bulldogs with 14 points. E.J. Bush re-enters in place of Nick Brennigan. 74-67, Carson-Newman the lead with 23.5 ticks left. One more free throw for Cottingham. Floats it up. That one's good as well. 4 straight for the Bulldogs after the Eagles led by 10. 74-68, Carson-Newman with 23.5 seconds left. Bush will inbound, full court press for the Bulldogs. Nobody guarding the inbounder. Bush looks and hits Brennigan in the backcourt. Cottingham harassing him, and there's the foul. Cottingham, the harm, picks up his third. Team's 11th, and Luke Brennigan to the line. So 2 seconds come off. Brennigan, if he makes both, can get it back to a 3-possession game. Luke Brennigan to the line for his first free throws of the year inside of 5 minutes. First free throw, smooth as silk. 29 for 33 in his career from the stripe inside of 5. Back to a 7-point game. 75-68 Eagles with 20.7 ticks left in this one. 2-2 trip for Luke Brennigan. He's got 12. And Carson-Newman leads 76-68, 19 seconds left. Bulldogs on the hop. Elmore, right wing, defended by Bush. Shot up, right elbow, heaves it up, back of the 10, no good. Thomas the rebound. Thomas holding it. Cottingham will foul him. That's a 4th on Cottingham. A 12th team foul on the Bulldogs. 8.3 seconds left. And Carson-Newman should have this one in hand now. More free throws for Bryant Thomas, who was efficient down low today. 16 points, 7 boards, an assist. And Thomas, 6 of 6 at the stripe thus far. Thomas floats the first free throw up. Missed it off to the right, no good. One more free throw for Bryant Thomas. Also has a block and a steal to his name today. Stat sheet stuffer kind of night for Thomas. Converts on the second. 77-68, 9-point lead for the Eagles with 8.3 seconds left. Bulldogs bring it up front court. Nixon a right wing 3. Airballs it. Cottingham an offensive rebound. Saves it into E.J. Bush. Bulldogs turn it over. And Carson-Newman prevails for the 4th consecutive time over Wingate by a final score of 77-68. The Eagles take down the South Atlantic Conference's best scoring defense behind 52% shooting after halftime. And the Eagles collect their first sack win of the year, all getting back to 500 on the season. Bulldogs fall to 4-2, 2-2 in league play. Eagles are 3-3. And 1-2 in South Atlantic Conference play. High-quality defensive effort for the Eagles in this one to pave the way to a 77-68 win over the Bulldogs. Domino's post-game report is up next after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owner's insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Imagine 2-3 won't go down, but Bush elevates and detonates.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Carson-Newman prevails for a fourth consecutive time over the Wingate Bulldogs. Final score 77-68. Eagles take it over a Wingate team that was receiving votes in the NABC coaches poll. My final score of 77-68. A lot of little things, it feels like, add up to be the difference in this one. One, Carson-Newman played really nice defense, limit Wingate to 41.8% shooting and 30% from the field. Probably the more noteworthy thing is Carson-Newman becomes the first team this season to shoot better than 46% from the field on Wingate, who came in with the league's best scoring defense, best field goal percentage defense, and best three-point defense. Carson-Newman did a lot at the rim to be successful here tonight against Wingate in a 77-68 final. Carson-Newman at 1 point after halftime had made 9 of 11 shots inside the three-point arc. Carson-Newman, who came in number 1 in the country in three-point field goal efficiency, off night, 6 of 26. Credit the Bulldogs to some extent there. Even with that, Carson-Newman got some good open looks. They just weren't falling today. But you look at the second half, Carson-Newman 12 of 17 inside the three-point stripe to power it down low and get good, efficient looks at the cup and beat Wingate by a final score of 77-68. 5 players finish in double figures for Carson-Newman, led by Bryant Thomas, 17 points, 7 boards, an assist, a block, and a steal in 24 minutes for BT. As Carson-Newman does this with Ren Dyer out with the flu. So Carson-Newman without a key cog in the reigning SAC freshman of the year, and yet Eagles played really tight defense and got efficient, good looks at the rim to pave the way to a 77-68 win over the Wingate Bulldogs. Mentioned Bryant Thomas with his 17, Trip Davis an efficient 13 to go along with 4 boards and 5 assists. Luke Brennigan, a distributor on an off shooting night. He was 3 of 13 from the field and 2 of 11 from 3 to finish with 12 points. But he did match a career high with 7 assists. Tyler Bowens is into double figures for the first time in his redshirt freshman year, we'll call it, with 10 points on 4 of 7 shooting. Also had a game-high 8 rebounds. And then E.J. Bush finishes with 10 points in 20 foul-plagued minutes. Carson-Newman made life hard for Jaron Cottingham, the all-SAC performer. Came in averaging 17 points, but he's held to 15 tonight, near his average. The probably more noteworthy side of that, 5 of 13 from the field and 1 of 7 from beyond the arc for a guy who came in shooting 38% from long range. Eagles made life difficult on Jaron Cottingham. Sean Elmore finished with 12. He was more efficient, 3 of 7 from the field and 3 of 8 from deep. And Quantre Taylor, the third Bulldog in double figures, with 10 points. Adds up to a 77-68 win for Carson-Newman over the Wingate Bulldogs as the Eagles prevail for a 4th consecutive time over Wingate. Matches the longest win streak in series history. Carson-Newman won twice in Antoine Davis and Ish Sanders' senior year, and then twice in Charles Clark's freshman year in the last time that the Eagles won 4 straight over the Bulldogs. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, Eagles get the job done over the Wingate Bulldogs here today. A lot of little things, it felt like, added up to the win in this one.
Yeah, I want to say, first of all, I'm really, really proud of our guys. Wingate is an outstanding team. The men's basketball program there is an outstanding program, which is a lot bigger than just a team. And we knew we were going to have our work cut out for us. These guys have had some quality wins this year. Beat a Lincoln Memorial team, beat Newberry, who has – I think they're loaded. I think they're loaded. You know, they're just playing really the number 1 defense team in our league. So we have the utmost respect for them and knew it was going to be a challenge. And then on top of all that, yeah, that we're down a man. And we're down a pretty important man in Ren Dyer, who's sick right now. So we asked the other guys to, as we put it to them, we're not asking anybody to step it up offensively. We're actually all to step it up defensively and with our urgency defensively, and to sort of go out here and make this a dogfight. And we challenged some guys. Obviously, Caleb Bridgewater gets his first start, and I thought he set an incredible tone right out the gate.
Bridgewater headlined something that was probably pretty crucial to this one: rebounding. Shot in there with 3 or 4 offensive boards, and that's what he finishes with.
Yeah.
3 offensive rebounds. But you have struggled to out-rebound teams this season. Not the case today, especially on a night where shots were at a premium in the first half, and yet you prevented seconds for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we really got good looks offensively that we couldn't – that we weren't making shots. In fact, it sort of the entire game from 3 we struggled. But I thought we got good ones, and I thought we did a really good job of impacting their 3-point marksmanship. I mean, they're averaging 30 a game. We held them to 23. They're 2 top dogs. Cottingham and Elmore really were quiet the first half, tried to pick it up the second. But credit goes to our guys defensively, and credit goes to them defensively. I mean, we get a good defensive team. But there were plenty of rebounds to be had, and we came up on, +6, I think. Out-rebounded them overall, and then had more offensive rebounds. that's a testament to. I mean, Bridgewater was a big part of that. Tyler Bowen was a big part of that. I'm sure just behind the scenes crap. Probably at about 9 o'clock this morning, I'm sitting there watching video, and knowing that Tyler Bowens is just sleeping the peaceful sleep of a young lad, and I videotaped him being just a beast on the boards and sent it to him just as inspiration, and obviously it got through to him. So
8 rebounds for Tyler, season
Yes.
high for him, near a double-double
Yeah.
for the first time in his career with 10 points. You mentioned Ren Dyer being out. Didn't feel like one guy necessarily filled that role. It was more of that nameless, faceless concept, and the whole team kind of absorbed what he would normally do.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ren's a tough hombre, man, and he's one of the toughest guys I've coached. And if people really know the things he's had to deal with physically the last 6 months, as you and I know, the sheer fact he's playing to the level he's playing is surprising. But when he told me, "Hey man, I don't think I can go," I knew it was serious because he has literally never said that to me. He has never said I can't go. So I knew at that moment he really was really sick, and he is really sick. But he's getting medicated, and he's at home resting, and hopefully we'll have him back before our next game with LR.
Normally this is something that we wouldn't note, but given the culture that we're in, it's the flu.
It is the flu.
It's the flu. It's not COVID.
It is not COVID. No, it's the flu.
The
yeah, it's the flu, and he'll be back soon.
You look at this game compared to the Trevecca game before Thanksgiving. Struggled inside against the Trojans. Granted, there was a 7'2" reason.
Who was backed up by 6'11".
For those struggles. Today, especially in the second half, your offense witheringly efficient inside. 12 of 17 inside the three-point arc after halftime. Break down the concerted effort to get the ball to the rim and get good, efficient looks.
Well, as I told you prior to the season, I thought Bryant Thomas was going to be adding a whole nother level of scoring pop to our offense. And we already know what EJ can do, and Tyler and Josh and Nima. So, everybody just sort of made shots tonight, and nothing's changed, Cav. Nothing's changed. I mean, the styles make the fight. The defense, that dude right there, I like the way he plays. He good luck the rest of the way, man.
You're pointing at Sean Elmore,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah. But no, nothing's changed. We're going to get things inside one way or the other, and our guys are really determined to get it. And I thought some guys stepped up and made baskets. EJ 10, Bryant 17, Tyler 10. That's what we're talking about. That's what we need them guys to do, because our threes will fall.
Back-to-back games with 20 assists. How is this team sharing the ball so well?
I would almost question the stat keepers, because
they're pretty good. I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I was saying I noticed that too, and credit to our guys. It's one of our big sort of sticking points that we really want to trust each other, and that trust is demonstrated by sharing the ball on offense. And I mean, 20, we'll take it every time.
All right, turn your attention to yet another home game. You've camped out at Holt Fieldhouse for the month of November. Lenore Ryan comes in here on Wednesday. The Bears struggled today against Limestone, dropping a 70-54 decision to the Saints. A team that's capable, though. Beat this Wingate at Shuford Gym. What do you have to do to improve upon this one with an LR team coming in here on Wednesday?
Well, they've got so many new faces at Wingate, and they're playing. Good gracious, it's hard to figure out what the rotation is, if any, because they're playing so many guys. But they've got talent. They've got 2 or 3 really sound, solid transfers. I mean, offensively, they're a challenge, because they have so many guys that can catch and shoot from 3, and they played a lot of 5-out stuff. It'll be difficult. They sort of have a mix of defensive strategies. We're gonna make sure we have a good day of rest tomorrow. Get back into the flow of school on Monday and have some practice. Hopefully, Mr. Dyer will be joining us back, and then we'll be hoping to get a chance to put our best foot forward come Wednesday.
You go elastic waistband today, post Thanksgiving?
Cav, no, I actually acted rather disciplined this.
That's unbelievable.
This Thanksgiving.
So I expect better.
I just sat at the house and sort of just picked and just waited. You know, we just sit and wait for the next opportunity. So
unbelievable, Chuck. Unbelievable.
Now that has nothing to do with tonight. I acted rather saintly during Thanksgiving. Now a win on Saturday night. No promises.
All right, Chuck. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Cap.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Tyler Bowens, Bryant Thomas, Caleb Bridgewater, the microphone when the Domino's postgame report rolls on after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Final!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
77-68, Eagles beat Wingate for the fourth consecutive time. Now time for our AEC electrifying play of the game. It's Tyler Bowens with the spin cycle for this bucket.
At the head of the key, finds Zhao right wing. Zhao left around to Bowens' screen, the head of the key, slips it back to Bowens' right wing. Bowens spins inside, past Pringle, hits the cup, lays it in, count it, plus a foul. Smooth as silk.
So that's our AEC electrifying play of the game. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC. They are your trusted energy partner. AEC powering the Carson-Newman Eagles, Mossy Creek, and your life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. Adam Cavalier joined by the man who had our AEC electrifying play of the game. That's Tyler Bowens. Tyler, near a double-double, 10 points, 8 rebounds. What clicked for you today in your first double-digit scoring game of your redshirt freshman year?
I think just a lot of stepping up with having a man out, Ren Dyer, and just making this a statement game for other schools that may think we don't crash the boards hard. So, how many? Oh, yeah, 8 rebounds? Okay. I didn't even know that, but I mean, just
it's nice to see that realization.
Just I mean, just crashing the board. Board's hard. CB texted me early this morning, sending me a clip, saying I missed this, Tyler. So I had to dig deep because, man, getting old, knees going bad.
What are you, 19?
Yeah.
I want to hear that. We should put an asterisk by the 8 rebounds as well. That's not the old Tyler Bowens. That's a Tyler Bowens that hasn't existed. New career high. 8 boards. Across the board, +6 on the glass against a Wingate team that was +7 coming in. Really good defensive team. Was it just effort, or was there anything strategically that enabled that to trend your direction for the first time this year?
Wingate's a very great rebounding team, and I really think our team whole thing was we need to basically focus in on getting rebounds and offensive rebounds, because that leads to kick out threes and just more opportunities. So I think we came in the game a little hungrier, just because, we need to get nasty. We need to get back nasty. We need to get back how we were last year on the boards.
It also led to some prolificness inside. 3-point shots weren't dropping tonight, really. First time that's happened since the King game. And yet, 12 of 17 inside the 3-point stripe after halftime. What do you owe the offensive efficiency to?
I think our guards are smart enough where if they feel like they're not knocking down shots, then it's let's get in the post. Let's see what they can do with it. They really trust us a lot, and, you really don't find that at a lot of schools that'll give it to the post. So, just our guards trusting us and us being able to follow through with their trust and try to score every time we could.
All right, Tyler, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win and a career high for rebounds.
Thank you. Didn't even know.
That is redshirt freshman forward Tyler Bowens. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Whether you're a student looking for a late-night snack or just out to eat with your coworkers, Domino's has a deal for you. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID, or get 25% off your entire order when you bring in your business card at lunch. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Tyler Bowens is still here. He wants to talk more. He's got to shuffle off and get Bryant Thomas to the table. They walked off during the position preview interviews in the preseason, so dutifully correcting the response and staying to make sure that they're fully off camera. Of course, on radio, you'd never know that he was sitting there through the Domino's pizza read. All right, we roll on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside Bryant Thomas, BT. Stat sheet stuffer kind of night for you. Game high 17 points, 7 boards, an assist, a block, a steal, and hyper efficient, 5 of 6 from the field. What clicked for you offensively today?
Not much. My teammates was just finding me, basically just finding me, and I would just give me the opportunity to score. They would give me one-on-one, and I just try to score it.
Made some tough shots.
Yeah.
Was it just a matter of finally playing some posts that aren't 7-2?
Yeah, it was just finding my spots, just getting to my spots and just trying to score.
Rebounding +6 on the glass against a team that was +7 on average through 6 games coming in. What do you owe the effort on the rebounding to today?
Yeah, the Wingate is good defensively. Their stats is good. Wingate was a very good opponent. We just came out. I know they was gonna be aggressive. We all knew they was gonna be aggressive, so we just tried to crash, max their energy.
You turn your attention from this one to the Lenore Bears. Obviously, 3-point shots didn't fall today, but that will happen from time to time. What's there to improve upon from a game where a lot of little things kind of added up to a win?
Just keep doing what we do. Start on defensive end. Start with the rebounding, and then offense is gonna come. We had some open shots. We didn't make them. It's all good. We just gonna keep doing what we do.
All right, BT. Thanks for the time. Congrats on the win. We'll talk Wednesday.
Thank you.
That is junior forward Bryant Thomas. Before we get to Caleb Bridgewater, we'll take you around the league. All games final. Newberry gets its first win, 82-71 over the Anderson Trojans, behind 16 points from Johnson. Spoils a 23-point night from Crosby James for Anderson. Coker led LMU by 7 in the first half, but the Rail Splitters knocked down 19 of 41 threes to win it running away, 98-81 over the Cobras. Tusculum trailed by 13 at UVA Wise, but Raleigh outscoring the Highland Cavaliers 51-35 after halftime for an 80-76 win at the Pryor Convocation Center. Carson-Newman's next opponent, Lenore-Rhyne, losers on the road at the Timken Center, 70-54 to Limestone. Eye-opening one here. Mars Hill rolls past Catawba 89-75. The Indians only shot 11% from the field in the first half. Teams found their offensive footing after halftime, but Mars Hill stiff arms the Indians 89-75. And the final game, non-conference, it takes a Kinney die and one with 15 seconds left to get Queens past crosstown rival Johnson C. Smith. Final score of 85-83. Joined now on the Domino's postgame report by Caleb Bridgewater. Bridge, in your first career start, you knocked down your first 3 of the season and played career-high 19 minutes. No Ren Dyer today. What's it like the moment you get the call for start number 1 in your career?
It's just about doing my job and doing – because me and Ren obviously don't have the same jobs, but it's just – me and CB talked beforehand. You just go out there, do what you know, and do what you do well. So that's what I did.
Rebounding obviously was a difference in this one, and it felt like you were a tone setter in that regard. 3 boards, all offensive rebounds to generate second chances, and they were high effort rebounds. How much did you feel like you set a tone with those boards early?
I mean, yeah, I definitely set a tone, but I mean, it's just what we've all talked about going into the game. Like, we have to be more physical. We have to be a more physical team. We have to get every board, box people out. So rebounding was just a key thing for us. So, yeah.
No Ren Dyer tonight. And it didn't feel like one guy replaced him. It was everybody lifting up a little bit to fill that role. That fair?
Yeah, because Ren Dyer, he's an amazing player. He does a lot for us, especially when it comes to the physicality. And with him gone, it does suck. But as a team, we know that, it's not just one person. We're a nameless, faceless team, and we're here to get the job done. So if one man is gone, we all got to step up and do our part.
No team had shot better than 45% from the field on Wingate this season. You guys do that, 46% from the field. What did it take for the offense to click, especially inside the three-point arc in the second half?
Well, we realized that obviously our threes weren't going down, so it was just a point of getting to our bigs and letting them go to work for real, and they did that job. You see BT had 17, Tyler with his points. I'm not sure how much he had, 10. But 10. There was 10 key points, a couple and-ones. Yeah. So.
All right, Bridge, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win in the first career start.
Thank you.
That is Caleb Bridgewater as Carson-Newman prevails over Wingate 77-68. We are back at it Wednesday, doubleheader with the Lenore-Rhyne Bears. Women's game tips at 5:30. We're on the air at 5:15. Men's game at 7:30 p.m. For our entire crew, thanks for joining us here after Thanksgiving. Richard Martin directing and running replay upstairs. Our camera operators, Mia Toribio and Brianna Witt. And, of course, Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman wins it over the Wingate Bulldogs 77-68. We'll talk to you on Wednesday against Lenore-Rhyne. Until then, happy Thanksgiving. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Michael Watdrang, Richard Big Daddy Martin, Brian White, and Justin J-Dog Franklin. I'm staff announcer Carl Shannon. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Charles A. Fallon. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagle Sports Network.